G'day there, podcaster.
Yeah, here's a little bonus tidbit for you. This is sort of a podcast we do when a bit doesn't fit into the show or someone's just got excess stuff that they don't think they'll get around to.
Yeah, so far, normally I'm the one that brings a bonus bit.
Yeah.
Liam occasionally will bring one, and Belle, you've had none.
Yes, I knew you were going to bring that up. I was like, oh no, I still don't have one.
That's
I
all
don't
right.
know.
You'll know when the bonus bit hits you. It'll come someday.
Well, I've got two bonus bits.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
you
do we have
can't.
space for that?
Nah, they're pretty quick, but they're both pretty quick.
It's a double header bonus bit.
It's a double
This guy's
header,
really
yeah.
rubbing it in. All right, Ben. Well, yeah, take it away.
So the first bonus bit I've got is so a bit of a running theme in today's podcast. You'll hear it in the show podcast that Belle was in the toilet doing a big stinky poo.
Yes.
And so she wasn't there to do one of the radio breaks. And then we talk about it again in the podcast.
At the start, yeah.
Yep. I've actually got, if you want to hear it, I've actually got the audio from
What? You did this before?
Belle going to the toilet. Would
Right.
we like to hear that?
Yeah, I'd like to hear that, yeah.
Belle, are you okay with me playing
Well, I
this?
know what it's going to be.
Do you?
Yes.
Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
Okay.
So immature. I was making a coffee, and I said to you, in fact, I said to you, hey, I'm going to go make a coffee. Do I have time? And Ben, you replied, man, you got all the time in the world. Go for it. And then I come back and you guys are telling
I like-
everyone that I'm doing
For
good
the
shit.
for the new listeners, they're building a profile going, what do we know about this Mel?
Far
She farted on Studio 10 and she, I mean, obviously got something going on with her bowels. So she can't control them. So,
Belle, if you got approached by, I can't remember the name of the company, but I know there's one that's synonymous with IBS. If you got approached by an IBS company and they were willing to pay you good money, would you be the face of IBS?
But I can't because I don't have it, and B, if I took anything for it, I'd probably just become like fully diarrhea. So I'm not going to do that.
Belle, the face of bowel movements. I like it. I think it's
But
a good
it's
look for you.
fun stuff that you guys have just. Yeah, whatever.
Would you like my other bonus bit?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, let's get
That
your
doesn't
second-
count as a bonus
I
bit.
think it
Also,
does.
that's
That was
just
very good.
you wanting to play that friggin' sound effect again.
Yeah, we also had a thing this morning on the show where we found that Nutrigrain scream sound effect, and Ben was like, everyone has to pay me $100 if I can weave it into this next break. And there was, no feasible way he could do that, but he did. I can't
Yeah.
remember even what we were talking about.
You
I've
said
now,
we're talking about the Melbourne Stars
Yeah.
losing
Yeah.
or something.
Did that make the podcast?
Yeah.
Great. I've now got it saved on my wall of sound effects permanently, so I've always got the.
what's it say, guys?
I call it the Nutrigrain scream.
Yeah.
But I believe the actual name for it in the audio world is the Howie scream.
And then there's also the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, which is the one from you hear it in every Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
What's that?
How does it go? It's like it's a generic scream. You know it as soon as you heard it.
What's it called?
Type in Wilhelm scream. It's in a lot of Star Wars movies. And it's in all sorts of.
Sorry.
That wasn't the Wilhelm scream, guys. That was
Bell cough.
Bell coughing.
And fine.
The Wilhelm scream sound effect.
Yes.
How do you spell it? Is it?
That's
That's
it.
it. Yeah.
Oh, that is a Star Wars thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Anyway, my other bonus bit, very quickly, and I noticed this when we were overseas on the honeymoon. Again, I'm bringing back some honeymoon content here, but and it stands true here in Australia as well. Why do they always build IKEA near the airport?
That is a good point, isn't it? It's certainly the case in Adelaide. Not for Melbourne, though. Melbourne's is next to Victoria Gardens in Richmond, so
Well,
it's
there's
very far
two-
away.
Adelaide, Sydney,
In Melbourne as
are.
well.
Yeah, no, I have two theories.
Yep.
One being they have so many big things being brought in that it's just easier and more economical if they fly it in and then they put it straight into the store instead of driving it through.
Hang on. So you're claiming they build the IKEA next to the airport because it saves on shipping?
Yes, and also number two is that they're like Bunnings. They require so much space that out near
Am
airports
I
is where there's
crazy,
more.
or is the some of the flat packs being put up in it, like the flat packs getting made in Australia as well? Like, surely they're not shipping it all in, right?
No, it all gets made in, I believe, and I'm not. This isn't
Not
an ad
Sweden,
For,
it'd
this
be
isn't
China.
This isn't an ad for IKEA. I believe they all get made in sustainable forests from Sweden.
Here we go.
There's no way.
No,
There's
no,
no way
that's
that
not
there's
happening.
some Swedish man
Sorry.
having a big meatball lunch and then getting into his handcrafted tools from this sustainable forest, crafting this furniture that you can buy for $20
Well,
and
just to-
assemble with an Allen key.
Just to dismantle your first point, Bell, they definitely don't fly the IKEA furniture over. They would ship it over and they'd drive it over on trucks. They wouldn't
True.
be. They
I
wouldn't
think
on
it's just the
boats.
space. They just need the space near the airport.
I think your second point was right. I've thought about it for a while now, and I believe that airports are often in areas where there's lots of space because
Yeah.
they're landing planes. They need lots
Yeah.
of space. So I think that's why they build the IKEAs out there. But it is pretty common.
Yeah, I was in IKEA the other day, and you can actually buy like whole bags of the meatballs now. Like, you can buy them and take them home, and heat them up yourself.
That's
Wow.
gross.
And it's pretty
That's
cheap.
such an IKEA way of doing it
Yeah,
as
I know,
well.
it's awesome.
My wife Sam and I went to IKEA. Well, we actually went to the Homemaker Centre. It was in Melbourne. I don't know the area as well enough yet, but there's the Chadstone one,
Yeah.
the Homemaker Centre. I didn't really like that one. And then I went to the other one where the IKEA is. So there's two IKEAs, but I went to the one where the IKEA was. It was in the Homemaker Centre. Anyway, we went there to just look at all the shops, and we were both really hungry, so we went just to IKEA to get the chips, and then they were sold out, so we just had a mashed potato and gravy.
That's a
You
great
should have got one of those. You should have got one of those dollar hot dogs.
It
Was that
grossed
your
me out.
bonus bit?
Hey?
Was that your bonus bit?
Was the IKEA stuff, yeah.
Yeah, cool, right. Oh, I thought you...
Oh, okay,
All
Beryl.
right,
Well,
Miss doesn't have any bonus
I
bits.
wouldn't be,
I just do quality over quantity,
poo-pooing people's bonus bits.
And we all know that Belle loves to poo.
What's that got to do with it?
I said poo-poo. I was just so you know, Bill, I was really hoping he would do that. Like, that was kind of like an alley-oop. Like, what you saw as a radio alley-oop. Like, we've been on the same
It was
team.
like
for
Scotty and
many-
Pippen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Pippen and Jordan, but yeah.
Yeah.
Scotty and Pippen are the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, it was, I got where you were going with that. Yeah. Poo-poo.